right, I got my best friend. I'm gonna go work out. I'm actually going to change up my diet a little bit today. I'm actually going to drink 2 ketones for the first time. I have got to do a little bit longer intermittent fasting because I have gotten myself at a little bit of a plateau for a second, and I had dropped down to 314.9 for 3 days. Then I went up by 2 pounds, and now that is coming back down, but let's go. I'm ready to lose some freaking weight. I'm going to put a little bit more work into it. All right, I gotta get my first thing filled out for the week. Woo! That looks like a long ways from there to there, but I'm doing it. All right, guys, after I did this several times and I was like, ooh, that's heavy, I realized this is how much weight I've lost. So from right here, I just squat, lift, up. Squat, lift, up. Okay, so I did that 20 times. And I did it 3 times, and then I have a 20-pound weight, and I increased to a 20-pound weight for the last one. All right, weirdos. All I'm doing is putting my hand on the wall and doing a calf raise. But last time, I stopped my video right here, and that thing got hundreds of more views, so whatever, this y'all pose, okay? This y'all's pose. All right, this thing right here will make right there cramp, okay? But I did this like that. I did it 20 times. But then I'd have to flip over and do it 20 times on the other leg, but I did each one of them 4 times. I didn't mean 4 times, I meant 4 sets. 4 sets of 20. I did each leg 80 times. Okay. Alright, so I'm just doing a basic crunch, but I don't put my hands behind my head. I do them here like I'm going to open something. And I feel like doing that makes me flex more. So I'm just up, up, up. I did that for 5 sets of 20. Sauna time, and then I have a Zoom call for an hour, and I'm making tallow today, and my list is full. I can't wait to show you my planner, because planning to fail is failing to plan. Nope, failing to plan is planning to fail. All right, I'm done with the sauna, and I want to show you what the book just said while I'm reading in there, okay? Because I'm about to go show you my planner, right? So hold on. Flow, the genius of routine. Routine in an intelligent man is a sign of ambition, okay? And then look at this last sentence. Yes, in some instances, an essentialist still has to work hard, but with the right routine in place, each effort yields exponentially greater results. Boom. That's why I plan. Change of plans. I just got through doing my ice water bath, and now I've got to get in on this Zoom, and I'm 2 minutes late to the Zoom, and I don't have time to put my pants on, so I've just got to stay seated during this Zoom.
And then what happens is
1:15 in the afternoon. It is time to put some food into this system. All right, this is a smaller bag of Brussels sprouts. I've already steamed them. I've got them in here with a little bit of butter and bacon. I opened up a can of organic red kidney beans. I'm gonna scoop a little bit out of here. And then over here, making a mess, is a can of chicken, some mozzarella cheese, and some egg in there. There she goes. It's my biggest meal of the day. The only one that I have, there's some beans in there. That's my carbohydrate. And there's my weird little omelet thing I made in my waffle maker. All right, I'm trying to learn how to make short ribs. I have some ground mustard. I'm about to smear this in, put my seasoning on, flip it over, and then I'm gonna cook it just like I do a brisket in the oven. All right, that's what they look like on top and bottom, because I like to eat good food and not some plain stuff. All right, I'm a little bit behind, but I had a bunch of meetings back to back. Had my workout partner, I had a Zoom meeting about business coaching, and then I had another hour-long meeting with the people with the drink that I drink. Anyways, I've got a whole bunch of shiznit to do, so let's go. If they're not checked off, then I haven't done them yet. Coffee. Well, I don't know where the dang day went, but I only got a few things done, so I already know what I'm doing tomorrow, which is going to be writing all these things that I didn't freaking check off. I'm going to put those on to the very next day, but they're going to get done. So we're just running wide open right now because we've just got a couple of weeks and all these pieces coming together before this like massive expo that we're at with like 65,000 people. And we're really trying to, we're really trying to do cool things, and cool things don't get done by people, pussyfooting around trying to get stuff done. They get done by people that are moving and shaking. We moving and shaking. So my husband just texted me while I'm talking to y'all, say, "Are you coming?" But today, I didn't mean to. And if anybody else does the books for their business, oh my, I did not realize that I had gotten behind on like paying bills and transferring money and logging things. Yeah, that turned into like a nightmare. So we have QuickBooks, but each one of these is a different account. That's a big pain in the butt. I was doing the crap out of the books today. All right, I probably needed to cook them a little bit less, but that's my first attempt ever at short ribs. We have a crap ton of them, so I know I'm gonna get better. Okay, so I'm gonna have 2 of those, and then I've got a salad with cabbage, bacon, mozzarella, mayonnaise on it, and a couple of pickled okra, and I'm gonna have a little bit of pickled squash. All right, eating short ribs is what I envision eating a squirrel would be like a whole bunch of work for not a lot of meat. Oh my gosh, that is messy. I don't know if short ribs is the way to go. I had 2 short ribs, and this is everything that's not edible. We got our mounted archery bows in today. I'll show them to you tomorrow. Hey, Grayson.